Welcome back, everybody. Having some problems. I was getting things going again, and well, I was greeted with this screen here. I have restarted the game 4 times, and every time I get this. So I don't know what to do. Because I can't build if I can't get on the server. Doesn't matter what server I try to get on. Didn't see that one before. Oh, this one worked. I tried just moments ago. Now what? Oh, right. There's a built-in resource pack. But, that did not work a few minutes ago. This one's working. Pix, welcome back. I am having trouble getting on the server. I try to get on my server. I'm able to get in, which is already an improvement because before I switched on, while I was still on my starting screen, I could not get on any of these. I can get on this one now. I can get on this one now. This one. That's what I'm curious with right here. Are the authentication servers down? Because that would be pretty bummer. Hey, there we go. Must not log out in case they go down again. I have no plans on logging out till I'm done. So, well, that's a mild heart attack. And crisis averted. We are easily, I'd say half is probably about here. So we're probably, I don't know, 60% done? Maybe 70? Might even be closer to 75, honestly, because these aren't hard. And of course, there's an ad break coming up. Got about a minute before an ad break hits. Anyway, let's just top off with materials and get cracking because, like I said earlier, I've been awake since 3:30 this morning and I am starting to feel the sleepies. But I am determined to get this finished before I go to bed. I be determined. When in doubt, take more blocks because I plow through the blocks. Alright, we'll top off that. We will top off that. We will top off that and that. And then everything else, oh, stairs. Top off the stairs. Everything else should be topped off. Alright. Let's get back. Oh. 2 rockets is no longer enough. Alright, easy place should still be on. It is. Great. Let's get back in the groove and get this puppy wrapped up. Because I would love to be able to go. I will sleep so much better. As tired as I am, I'm sure I'm gonna sleep great as it is. But I'll sleep even better if I know I got this bastard done before I got there. Add. Well, because you linked Beetlejuice, the musical, in the video chat, you were currently watching it. Nice. Pix, I know you still got your gift stuff from Diamond Miner Mom there, so I know you don't have the ad. Nice. I haven't watched Beetlejuice since... Did I watch it this Halloween? I think I did. Didn't we watch it in Discord? Or was that last year? No, I wasn't doing watch parties this time last year, was I? Or that time last year. By last year, I mean 22, not 23. I might have watched it on my own. I don't know. I can't remember. I barely remember yesterday. And I'm supposed to remember what I watched back in October. Especially with all the bullshit that was going on in my life in October. Starting in, starting with September, my life pretty much started falling apart. I mean, things weren't great going back into July, but September is where things really started falling apart. And it's gotten progressively worse since then. But, I barely remember yesterday, much less fucking October. And what I watched, no less. You don't remember that far back either? Yep. It's hard, I mean... Like I said, just remembering day to day is hard enough. But yeah, I'm really hoping I can get this done tonight because I am definitely feeling the sleepies starting to creep in. I'm hoping I got the strength and well, not the strength, the energy. Energy is the appropriate word there. Hoping I have the energy to pull it off. See, how long have I been waiting now? It's 15 hours, which isn't terrible, but I'm definitely starting to feel the sleeps. I have Kool-Aid. Yummy. I love Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's so good. It's nummy nummies, that's for sure. You guys like Kool-Aid? And if so, what flavors? Damn it, didn't get that turned in time. Cherry's my favorite, but I also like the fruit punch. I honestly don't know if I've ever had grape Kool-Aid before, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure I'd like it though. I love grape. It's not like the film or the cartoon, but it definitely feels like it's telling the story with how the roles would be today versus when you were kids. Oh, you mean the musical? I gotcha. Thought you meant the movie. I forgot I forgot there was a musical. Did I hear right in that they're trying to make a sequel to this? Or is my brain messing with me? I wouldn't be surprised. Everything's a freaking sequel or spin-off these days, or a reboot or a remake. It's like, God forbid we think of something new. No, this worked before, so let's ruin it and make it, and let's try to make it work again, but ruin it completely in the process. Whoops. They are. It does not need a sequel. In the story you read for it, it's like, no. Yep. That sounds like as expected. There are very, very few movies or shows that need sequels. Very few. And the ones that do need it, either get one right away because it was that good, or they wait too long for it to matter. Movies that do need sequels, that they're so rare. They're very, very rare. But sometimes, you know, they're you can't wait for the sequels. Deadpool comes to mind. Could not wait for Deadpool 2, and I am currently itching for Deadpool 3. And I'm sure after seeing Deadpool 3, unless they completely butcher it, I'll be itching for a Deadpool 4 as well. The gist of it is Beetlejuice has to save Lydia from his son who's trying to seduce her, and they want to try to get Johnny Depp as Beetlejuice's son. No. Just no. Just no. I mean, who even thinks that's a good idea? Why would Beetlejuice try to save anyone from anything? What is that about? That's not his bag. Help his son seduce her, maybe, but not save her from his son. That makes no sense. That makes less than no sense. And there's a hole again. I always fall in these flipping holes. My nose has been driving me nuts. Remember earlier? It ain't stopped. It ain't stopped. I'm ready to rip it off my face. And my eyes are... The sleepies are creeping in, guys. I'm trying to hurry because I want this done. If they were to do a sequel, make it him getting revenge for them not holding him to their ends of the deals. Exactly. I guarantee you. Now, I know nothing about this, so I could be wrong. I guarantee you, whoever is writing this lame excuse for a sequel had literally nothing to do with the first one. And not only do they not have anything to do with the first one, I would be shocked if they even seen the original past just reading the synopsis. Pix, did you see the that Wednesday movie with what's her face? That new one? And if so, was it any good? I try not to watch spin-offs and remakes unless unless it just really catches my eye, and that one did not. But I'm just curious. Did you see? Oh, the Wednesday, the movie or TV show Wednesday with Jenna Ortega or whatever the hell her name is. I don't really know if that's her, Jenna something or other. I think it's Ortega. Boom. Yeah, definitely need more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll put those back. Okay, when I have an extra slot, it will be filled with a stack of blocks because those get plowed through. Whee! The first couple episodes, and went, this would be better if it was Eddie Munster. It does not fit the Addams family dynamic. I kind of suspected that. It didn't. The previews that I saw of it didn't strike me as something that I would enjoy, so I didn't bother. if it was me and I was in charge, I'd be like, it's gonna be a sequel, and it's gonna have to be Christina Ricci, or it ain't gonna happen. Period. I don't know nothing about the storyline, but that's the only way I would want it done. Because the spin-offs themselves rarely work. Not saying they can't. Young Sheldon, for example. I love Young Sheldon, which is a spin-off of The Big Bang Theory. It works, but that's a rare instance where it does. I would have rather made it, like I said, I would have rather made it a sequel where, you know, it's like Christina Ricci coming back, and maybe it has something to do with her kids or something. I don't know. Is the guy that played the original Gomez still alive? I can't remember his name. Because if he is, I would have made it a sequel and just brought everybody back. Unless Angelica Houston's dead. I don't think she's dead. She's still alive, right? Oh, he is dead. Okay. Or you could have played into it. You could have played into his death. Like they could have made it like a whole celebratory thing, because you know how they are with, like, it would have been sad because of how much, you know, they love each other and everything, but like knowing them and like their love of death and all things related, it could have been played into. It's like, yeah, he's dead, very sad, and then the celebration begins because yay, you know. Eunice, welcome into Kim, by the way. But I find none of the original cast is alive? I'm not talking about like the original. I'm talking about from like the Addams Family Reunion and Addams Family Values. The ones with Christina Ricci and Angelica Houston and Christopher Lloyd, and I can't remember the dude that played Gomez's name. I mean, not gonna lie, it's been a very long time since I've seen any of those movies, but I definitely enjoy them. And I think I've only seen maybe a couple episodes of like the original, like the black and white show version. So I don't know much about the original. So I don't know how accurate those particular remakes were. That's one. And if they didn't work well to the original black and white version, then that is one of the other rare instances when remakes work, when it's been long enough that a lot of the people haven't seen the originals, so they're not comparing it to the originals. So they go into it maybe with a more open mind and willing to accept it for what it is. Because I'll admit, if they're remaking or rebooting a show that I've seen, I'm going in with some expectations, and case in point, they just came out with a live action version of Yu Yu Hakusho, which is an anime slash manga, well, manga slash anime. Anyway, it's causing lots of arguments and debates in all the fan groups I'm in, because some people are saying they enjoyed it, and some people are calling it the worst thing ever made because of this and because of that. Is it perfect? Not even close. Is it worth a watch? Yes. Is it just like the anime? Definitely not. They compressed basically the entire first. They skipped one of the first arcs completely, and then they basically skipped the entire second arc and crammed the middle arc. There was like one arc to start it off. Well, you have the origin first. They got the origin. The origin was not terrible. Then there was a pre-arc they got in there. And then there was the first big arc where they actually had like opponents. They skipped that one. Then there was a middle arc that led into the second big arc. They cut out the entire second big arc and put the middle arc that led into that as the finale of that, and they crammed all of that into 5 episodes. And if you didn't see the anime and you hadn't read the manga and you only saw that live action, you would probably think it was very good. It was well done for what it is. However, it would have been way better if they had double the amount of episodes, and it would have been better if I'm out of leaves. It would have been better, like I said, if they doubled the episode count from 5 to 10 at least, so they could actually do the first arc, and then they could still have the finale of this season that they did, but instead of it being like the finale, like they're acting like it is, it would lead into that second main arc, which is what everybody really wants, because the second arc is the best freaking one. There's 3 main arcs in that show, and the second one's the best one, and they skipped it all together. That's what's pissing a lot of people off. Elle, welcome in, by the way. The only thing that irks you about the movies is that it doesn't follow the original's fact that Pugsley is older and not Wednesday. I gotcha. See, I didn't know that because, like I said, I only seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes of the original, and I couldn't begin to tell you that. But like as far as like the ambience of it and like thematically and like the feeling of it, I don't know how close they got. I just know I enjoyed it. That's all I know. But anyway, like I said, if you had never seen the anime or read the manga, you probably would have really liked the live action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure these aren't pillars. Okay. I think that was 10. Grab some more stairs. Grab some more of that. I want to make sure I have just 2 stacks of that. I want to make sure I got 4 stacks of that. I need leaves. Just 1 stack. Stack of that. Oops. Stack of that. Stack of that. I could use actually some more slabs this time. Actually, 1 more stack of blocks wouldn't be bad. You do still love the movies? Yeah, I love them too. I haven't seen them in a long time, but I do know that I enjoyed them. The only live action of an anime you've been able to watch is the One Piece one. I don't even watch the anime of One Piece. I tried. I really did. I just couldn't get into it. Just couldn't get into it. I heard conflicting things about the Cowboy Bebop live action. There aren't too many animes. I keep forgetting that these are stairs. I keep wanting to think I'm 1 more layer up where it's blocks right there. Of course it fell. Why wouldn't it fall? Love Pirates, but you couldn't get into it. Yeah. It's people will argue to death with you about that show. It's like, oh, it starts off slow, but if you give it, 300 or 400 episodes, it gets really good. I'm like, it shouldn't take 300 or 400 episodes to get good, dude. You have 3 to grab my attention. If you ain't got me by episode 3, you ain't got me. See, this is the layer I keep thinking these are. I gotta remember, the one with the lights is the one where I can do that. But, you want to talk about live action trash. Like, actual, why was this made type trash. Like, even all the people that are absolutely obliterating the live action Yu Yu Hakusho right now, even they admit that this one is like the worst live action of all time. Like, why was this made? And who signed off on it to be made, and why was it made this way? And that is Dragon Ball Evolution. Like, what in the actual fuck were they thinking with that one? Like, seriously. That's Dragon Ball is not a live action type of doable show. It's just not. The original Dragon Ball has the best shot at it because for the most part that was before things started getting really nuts with fighting scenes and everything, because back then, and an ad break of course, but like regular Dragon, like the original Dragon Ball, has the best shot at being made into live action. Because that was before everything started getting nuts. That was back when the martial arts was just martial arts. You could absolutely pull that off with live action. The visual effects at the time probably wouldn't have looked good, but the visual effects in the Yu Yu Hakusho, like the Spirit Gun, actually look pretty cool. And the Spirit Gun is just a smaller Kamehameha. So, if it was made today, the visual effects on that could have looked good, but like the way they did it in that movie, they made the Kamehameha like airbending. I'm like, this ain't Avatar, bro. Why did you make it like airbending? Let's not even get into the horrifically garbage-looking Uzaru and butchered storyline. Let's not even get into that, because that's just gonna make me psychotic. Just thinking about it's making me lose my mind a little bit. Because the question that I and everyone wants to know. Hold on a second. Let me give me just a quick second. Just a second. Okay. I wanted to shut my door because I'm about to scream in obscenity. Spoiler alert. I'm about to scream in obscenity. Let me properly lubricate my vocal cords here. The question that I and everyone else wants to know, I'm going to move the microphone away because it's going to be loud. Why the fuck was Goku in school? High school, no less. And I could be misremembering because I've only saw that piece of shit once. And was he driving a car? I could be misremembering that, but it seems like he was definitely driving a car. No. I can see maybe wanting to make him a high school age, just so you don't have to cast a little kid. I can see that. I could have lived with that, but don't put him in school. Don't make him drive a car. The only time Goku should have been driving a car is if you did the filler episode where he went to driving school. That is the only acceptable way that man should be in a car. Although it is now canon that he did eventually figure out how to drive. I am not going down there for that. That was quartz maybe, but glass I got plenty of. But yeah, it is canon that he does know how to drive now. But, not back then. He should have been 12 years old, but I can understand not wanting to cast a 12-year-old kid. So I can see wanting to age him up to a teenager at least. I get it. Don't put him in school. He was raised on a fucking mountaintop. And for a very short time. And then he grew up alone. Dude didn't even know what a girl looked like. He couldn't tell the difference between guys and girls. That movie is an absolute abomination. Like, full stop. I dare you to name a worse live action adaptation of an anime. I want to rip my nose off my face right now. It is driving me nuts. I swear to God, I'm not picking it. It just itches like just inside here. I want to take sandpaper in there and just... Urgh. Whoops. I missed. I was aiming for that one. Ugh. So what other shows, remakes, sequels, live actions that have been made that you don't like or do like? Like I said, does the live action Yu Yu Hakusho have problems? Absolutely. Did I still enjoy it? Yes, I did. Because I, unlike a lot of other people, I tried my best to go in without any expectations of it living up to the anime, because I knew it wouldn't. Nothing ever will. So if you're expecting it to be like the anime, you will be absolutely disappointed. But if you go into it thinking, hey, let's just see what they do here, you might be surprised, because I was. There are things I wish they didn't change. There are things I wish they didn't skip. But for what it was, if you treat it like a standalone thing, it's actually quite decent. And I fell. Because of course I did. Oh, I did the thing again. I keep doing that. It's driving me nuts. And of course that fell. Damn it. And that one big fell. That one big fell. I big fell. Well, if this rocket can't get me just up here, I don't know what will. So you skip through the first episode of you already don't like how they something with the arcs. However, you'll try to give it a real shot. How they actually do. I'm gonna tell you right now, Pix, if you go into it comparing it at all to the anime, you will not like it. Go into it and thinking, hey, this is a brand new show. Try to forget that it's Yu Yu Hakusho. Because they will be cutting out a lot of stuff. They will be skipping a lot of stuff. They will be changing a lot of stuff. Some of the things that they change will piss you off. That's just how it is. But if you keep in mind that it can be its own thing, it doesn't take... See, this is another thing. A lot of the arguments that I see floating around on all these fan groups, they say the dumbest statement I've ever heard. It ruins the original. Exactly how does it ruin the original? Is it removing all the parts that are missing from itself? No. It does not. Does it take away anything, literally at all, from the original? No. The original's still there. It will always be there. If you want to watch the original, it's there. It doesn't get ruined, it doesn't get changed, it doesn't get affected at all by this episode. So that's one thing that's driving me nuts about all these people. That's what they're saying. And it's like it's taking away literally nothing from the original. So hold your horses. Thorn, welcome back. Biological dad liked the live action of Cowboy Bebop. You told him to watch the anime. If he liked the live action, he would love the anime. Liked. Why did the sleepies are setting in. Don't mind me. I can't read. I can't read on a good day. I read liked like died. And I have no idea why. No idea why. My brain saw the L and it decided it was a D. It saw the K and decided that it was an I. It saw the I, decided that it was... Never mind. You think live actions are good to see if those who don't care for or like the anime can still enjoy stories without having to watch anime? Pix, if you, like I said, if you go into it keeping in mind that it can be its own thing and it doesn't have to be, it doesn't necessarily, just because it's named after the anime doesn't mean it has to have anything to do with the anime. If you go into it with that in mind, you just might enjoy it. I don't want to spoil too much, because I don't want to give you any extra negative connotations about it than you may already have about it. But there are absolutely things in there that if you go into it expecting it to be just like the anime, will not only disappoint you, but make you mad. Pretend you've never seen the show before and just enjoy it for the story that it is, and you might enjoy it. Because I love the anime. I've watched that anime more times than I can count, and I still enjoyed it. But also keep in mind, they are not adapting the anime, they are adapting the manga. A lot of people's complaints, for example, I will spoil this because it's not, if you've seen the show, I'm assuming you've seen the show. Um, at his funeral, the picture that's sitting on the table where he's looking over his shoulder in the anime, that's not the kind of picture that's there. He's making a goofy face, and everybody was like, he's not even, they don't even have the picture right at his funeral. And they're like, yeah, they do. Have you not read the manga? And they posted the clip of, they posted the picture from the manga of that picture at his funeral. And it was, they did a good job with that. So keep that in mind. A lot of things might not be accurate to the anime, but it might be more accurate to the manga. So keep that one in mind as well. Now, that being said, they still changed a lot. The way certain characters looked is one thing. They did a really good job with some of them. Others, not the worst, but not great. Like, I'll tell you right now, Toguro, he looks good for what he is, but he doesn't look like he did. What they did, this is a light spoiler as well. You've watched the anime and read the manga, nice. So you'll know what I'm talking about. So you know how in the anime, in the Dark Tournament, when he says he's at 100%, and then he's like, I said it was 100%, but really it was more like 80%. You know, and then he changed again, and then the shoulders grew up and his head got all connected to his shoulders. Everybody's expecting him to look like that. The shoulder in the live action, the shoulder thing doesn't happen, but he does get the things on the neck. His neck looks all weird. He looks more like he does at 80%, even though he's saying he's 100%. It's like he kind of did that in the anime. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, the only difference is, it's really hard to talk about this without just saying what happened. I mean, it's based off the story. I mean, you know what happens in the story. The changes they make don't affect the outcomes of any of this stuff. So I'll leave it. If you don't mind some spoilers, let me know. But if you do, I won't say no more. But like, the changes they made don't change the story. They don't change the outcome of the story, I should say. Go for it? Okay. So, the biggest change that they made, that everybody universally hates, myself included, when Genkai gives Yusuke the Spirit Orb, it just happens. It feels unearned because they trained for like a couple of months. And it's like, here's the Spirit Orb, and none of the suffering. There's no Pooh, by the way. Pooh's not there, carrying the water with his little ears. No, or arms. I think it was his ears. He used his big ass floppy ears to carry it, I think. None of that. It's just, oh, here we go. That was the change that nobody liked. I don't like that change either. Yusuke's death scene is actually... Oh, there was a hole there. Yusuke's death scene was actually pretty damn good in the live action. They changed it from a car to a truck. But they also, because we're going for spoilers here. If anybody else is watching that wants to watch the live action Yu Yu Hakusho and doesn't want spoilers, now's the time to mute or leave, because there's going to be spoilers for this for the next few minutes. So, you know the Makai insects that that you need the sword to cure people with, or whatever. Well, because they skip so much of the show, it's so heavily compressed. Let me let the dog in. Hold on. I shut my door earlier to swear, and now the dog wants in. Alright, you big baby. Come on. You're making a big fuss. You might as well get on camera. Come here. Oh, let's go to this screen. You made a big stink. Let the one in here, boy. You might as well be on camera. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. This dog is so spoiled. Aren't you? If you're spoiled and you know it, raise your paw. This dog has a full belly of ham. We had ham sandwiches for dinner, and he got quite a bit. He's got a full belly. I can feel it. You spoiled rotten dog. Look at the camera and say hi to everybody. Say hi. I'm a stinker. I'm spoiled rotten. Say, yep, I'm spoiled rotten. You're a brat. Ow! He launched off my throat. Did that leave a mark? Jesus. That back paw right here in my throat. Anyway. Makai insects, right. So like I said, because they skip a lot of the show, like a lot of the show, but they wanted certain elements to be there. So they make small changes here and there to get those things in there. So, you know the big hole that goes to the demon world? Well, that's just like a big sinkhole in the middle of the city. And the insects are coming out of it already. And like they infect people. And one of them infects the driver of the truck. And it's going on like a rampage through the city or whatever, because it's the insect that's taken over the dude. And they didn't change why Yusuke got hit. It's not that, oh, the truck went on a rampage and it just happened to get Yusuke. No, he still saved the kid. That still happened. Most of the very opening is pretty decent. A lot of people were hating on how they handled Botan and Spirit World and everything. Koema was in his teenager form the whole time, because I mean, it would be really hard to make it look like a baby was talking. But another change that a lot of people really hated, I didn't particularly care for it myself, but it doesn't bother me as much as it did other people. Ooh, we must be getting close to the top. We are getting close to the top. Fantastic. The way he got the Jigan Eye, the Sword of Darkness, instead of it being a sword that has the antidote for the Makai insects in it, it's a little dagger, and it gives you the powers, whatever power you want, and that's how he gets his eye. It was dumb. It really was dumb. But again, if you go into it without having ever seen the show or read the manga, and you just go into it thinking of its own thing, hey, it could be a dagger that just gives you powers, and he gave himself his Jigan Eye. You know? Why not? Keep your expectations low and you'll be less disappointed. Oh. Wait a minute. There's errors in this build. That's a stair. This one should be a stair. Is that how it is over here? Stair. Slab. That is how it is over here. See, that it's right on this side. Keep in mind, I did not build the original here, so my friend is the one that built this, so she's the one that made the boo-boo. That should be a stair. If it bothers me enough later on, I might fix it, but it has to really bother me for me to be not lazy. Do you know if there's a way with Easy Place for you to get it to place stairs the right way automatically, or do you have to aim them properly always? You unfortunately have to aim them properly always. Every time you see me turn around to place a block, that's a stair. Like, is this one a slab? Yeah, this one, for example, here's the stair. Facing this way, it's wrong. So I have to turn around and place it that way. At least you don't have to get up and down right. It gets up and down correct. It just doesn't get the left or right correct. I was complaining about that earlier, L, in my first stream today. I was complaining heavily about that. Same thing goes with any block that has a rotatable surface, i.e. The pillar courts. If you don't place it right, like if I was to place this block first and place it there, it's wrong. Now you can place it in thin air and it'll be right. Did that fall? Probably. I don't care. I've been fighting that all day. Yeah, anytime you've seen me turn around, like that's why you've seen me do this. That one, then these two, because that's a regular block, and these two are stairs facing this way. And then I'd come over here and place them this way, because these are stairs facing the other way. That's why I've been turning around and placing those blocks this whole time. It's quite annoying. See, and right there. I've been fighting that all day. I'll do it that way just in case. See, wrong again. Oh, by the way, guys, I can't believe I failed to mention this earlier. I found one of the coolest mods ever. Check this out. You built your snowman with Easy Place and it was so satisfying to just run around in circles and 3D print. Yeah. Yeah, that's always nice when it's like that. That building there, that was just basically run in place. Glass blocks, concrete blocks, the entire way up. It was nice. But this is what I was going to show you guys. A wall, right? No jump boost. Notice, you know, no jump boost, no nothing. Looky what I can do. I can jump right on top of them. Same goes, oh, freaking ad breaks. Thankfully, I think most of you guys here have a sub right now, so you're not missing what I'm showing you, but yeah, it works on fences and gates and walls. And also, from what I've gathered, block and a half. Well, I thought it was supposed to work on a block and a half. Maybe that's a setting? What's it called again? I can't remember what it was called. I'll remember it when I see it, though. Jump over fences. No settings. It was from what I read on the. Why does my nose itch so freaking bad tonight? Anyway, from what I thought I saw on the website, it works on block and a half gaps too, but apparently not. But it does work on walls, fences, and gates. And the easy trade, I don't know if you saw that. Easy villager trade. One-click trading with villagers. Oh, boy, did that ever save me time gathering resources for this thing. Well, while I'm down here, I will top off on stuff. I'll just grab the rest of the stairs. That way I don't have to mess with them anymore. I got them all. Just realized I think I will need one of these because I think there's 4 left. Put these here. Reclaim that box. Be right back. All right. Grab the rest of these pillars. Top off that. Top off that. Top that off. Top that off. I'm gonna have to come back down for these because I'm gonna need all these for the very roof. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna blow my nose or do something. It's driving me absolutely nuts. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. My nose is just itching to death. I am warm. Kind of want to turn my fan up, but I don't want to get back up. All right. I'm gonna take more blocks. When in doubt, take more blocks. That was my motto. I remember right, these are upside down stairs? No, but there are stairs here. On. What? I placed them that way. Are you on drugs? All right, the rest of this should be slabs or full blocks. So I can just run in place. Oh, by the way, I just remembered I was still talking about Yu Yu Hakusho earlier. A lot of people were confused when Harama used the mirror. How it took half of his and half of Yusuke's life, and they're like, didn't it all not take either of their lives because of the noble act? I'm like, no, that was a dub change. A lot of people only watch the dub, which is fine. I mean, Yu Yu Hakusho has one of the best dubs, period. They skipped the Dark Tournament completely, but yet they still had Bui and Karasu and both of the Tagoros there. And while they didn't give full backstories on, for example, Bui, they didn't give the backstory. You know, it's like, you know, he got beat by Tagoro and like he's just training so he can one day beat Tagoro himself again. They didn't do none of that, but like as far as character design, Karasu and Bui and even older Tagoro, their character designs were flawless. They looked fantastic. Like, they look spot on. When he used Dragon the Darkness Flame, it looked pretty good. Visually. In fact, it kind of showed the damage that it did to Hiei better, in my opinion, in the live action. Because I mean, in the anime, I mean, you can see like his arm got all scuffed up, but it just did that thing where they just did like the hash marks across it to make it look like it was like just scratched up a lot. But in the live action, you really seen how fucked up his arm really got. So it actually did a really good job of portraying that. These are stairs, right? That one is. You know what? I just realized I have a platform I can walk on. Or I can see if these are stairs or not. Ooh, I knew I needed those. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another stack of that, actually, because I will need it. I'll go ahead and grab both of those because I will need that as well. I'll need these for the roof, but I'm not quite ready for the roof yet. I think I'm done, actually, with the leaves. I think I'm just about done with the glass. Nearly done with the glass, I should say. Top off on that. Top off on that. Top off on that. And that. That. And that. There we go. And we'll sleep while we're down here. Don't need the sky rats coming after me. Ow. There was a street lamp there. Okay, just make sure I got all this, because I kept skipping around. I'm sure I missed one somewhere. Maybe I didn't. Nice. Well, that's just pleasant. See how much faster it goes when you don't have to worry about which way stairs place? Alright, here is where we start connecting up the bridge. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It's always a stair, block, backward stair. Stair, block, backward stair. Stair, block, backward stair. Until it gets to here. All right. Yeah, this is the annoying part here where all these stairs are facing a certain way and you have to move a certain way to get them to place right. Not sure why these are placing there, but nothing I can do about it. Can't forget these out here. Well, I mean, you can. Don't want to. That's the appropriate phrase. In fact, I missed that, and that, and that, and that, and that. All be that's why, because I got to there and did that. And forgot about this half. Vobis do, Vobis do. Alright. Let's get to a corner. I like starting on corners for some reason. Ooh, I didn't bring them. That's the last 4. Alright. I'll grab those. There's only the 4 of them. Grab a little bit more of those. Go ahead and grab these doors. I know they're coming up. Pop that off. Hey, well, you guys, it's time for you to get ready for karaoke and go to your boyfriend's tonight. Okay, Pix. See you later. Have fun at karaoke. Appreciate you swinging in today. Hope you have a fun time. Let's come over here. I'll go ahead and get these knocked out. That way I don't have to worry with them anymore. By the way, oh, you weren't here. Ow. Always when I'm trying to talk, I mess something up. Give me a second. Let me get this fixed. Oh, you weren't here during the first stream where I mentioned all the new stuff. I added new channel point redeems. All the green ones are non-game specific redeems. The 2 purple ones are just the standard 2 from Twitch. Blue ones are Minecraft specific redeems. The yellow one is a 7 days to die specific redeem. And if you notice, there is a certain There is a certain redeem down there at the towards the very bottom. Pix has already redeemed 2 of those today. And I will say it again, because Ellie, you might not be the only one that's here now that wasn't here a couple hours ago in the first stream. I can't promise when those will be done upon redeem, because I'm still waiting for some help from Griffin on getting them set up. But as soon as I know how, they will be done. I tried doing them myself, but Mix It Up is just beyond confusing. And I think Griffin even said the other night, you know, you pretty much have to be like a developer or a coder or something to understand how it works without some help. Which I can pretty much agree with that. Cause every time I look at it, it just gives me a headache trying to figure out how to get it going. But as soon as I do know how, I will definitely be getting those going. And like I said, Pix already redeemed 2 earlier. And don't be afraid to use the ones that you've used in Griffin's. I use mine everywhere. There are no less than 3 channels that has that for a command for me. So absolutely don't be afraid to reuse those, unless you just don't want to. Also keep in mind, they don't have to be specifically here and by commands. They're just custom commands. They can be for anything. Did I forget that one down there? No, I did not. Although I missed that. I missed one of them. All right. Place. There we go. Good grief. Oh, oh my God. That's annoying. I have a little server lag going on here. I'm asleep. Oh boy, server lag, that's not good. What's my ping? It's not terrible, but it ain't like it was a few minutes ago. Really? Did you watch that bullshit just now? You see the delay between me right-clicking and that actually firing off? These are gonna be a pain. There we go. Just have to carefully aim. Carefully aim. Any of these stairs? Yeah. That's a stair. That's a stair. The rest of these can go on the outside. Except these, because these curve. Like that. Mac, welcome back. We're getting close here, Mac. We're getting close. Ooh. No! Oh. That's unfortunate. You see the little bit of server lag I got going on here. Look at that delay between clicking and actually moving. Good times, good times. I don't know why it only happens when I'm freaking streaming and never any other time. All right, these are stairs. Of course, there's here. You had some of that earlier. I had trouble even signing in when I first got back on. I think the server authentication servers were down. Let me do this because I really don't want to. I'll have to fly down there anyway to get the stuff. Of course, that didn't place right. Why would it? It's gonna be one of them days, isn't it? All right. I gotta go down there and pick all this crap back up. Look at that lag. That's ridiculous. What's my ping like now? It was 124. Did it go up or down? Well, it's about the same. Isn't it always fun when you land and you don't not land at the same time? Isn't that just the best? All right, let me just top off on things while I'm down here. That's all I really need to do anyway. These can almost combine. I will need those. All right. I'm gonna get more rockets out because that's not gonna be enough. I'll barely get back up there with just 3. Whee! Splat. All right. Easy place. Back on. There we go. How did that happen? Okay, the rest of this facing outwards except here, and then I face the corner. Nope. I knew it was coming, I just didn't see it in time. Alright, the rest of this should just be filling in. There we go. We're getting close. That's all that's left. All right. I was afraid of that. Oh, come on. Also, no. There we go. Maybe more walking, but honest to God, it might be faster going around one direction at a time with these stairs. Because now I can just hold right click, walking back around. It'll get the stairs and the walls. Just have to be careful on the turns. A little stuttery on the stepping, but that makes it nice and easy. Ta-da! Next layer. These are all slabs, actually, so... Did I miss that? I must have. Oh, I missed the entire rest of this ring here, huh? But you ain't got to worry about stair direction. Things speed up quite a bit, don't they? Oh, we're back to stairs. Meh. Any of these stairs? Nope. Sweet. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're so close, guys. I'll be happy so I can go to bed. Am I out of glass? I am out of glass. Bombs away! Whee! Gotta go ahead and grab these stairs. Grab those walls. Top off. I'll just grab both of the full stacks there. I will grab most of the rest of that. Grab the rest of that. Pick up these boxes. We'll sleep. And I'll just top the rest off with that. And away we go. How was that for a landing, huh? Well, shulker boxes, you're dying for shulker boxes on another server. Well, I would show you the stash, but one, that you've already seen it, and two, it would just be a tease. You know the stash that I got. You're painfully dying for them? I mean, you could go to the end and, you know, literally die for them. Or you can do what I did and build a farm. It still requires going to the end, though. You can't get out of that unless you pay someone for it. You're exploring 2B2T with one inventory and an inner chest and no space. You're 70,000 blocks from spawn. If you die, that'll be the end. I mean, it's 2B2T. I mean, that world is what? Just one big, enormous pit at this point? Literally? Didn't they literally destroy it down to bedrock for like thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks? It's just an empty hole. No? Yeah. I've never been on there myself, but I swear I've seen other people talk about it, and they said it's pretty well obliterated. There's some really cool stuff. You want to see some... Elle, do you like Star Trek? I know that's an out of the blue question, but I promise it has relevance to the topic at hand. No? Okay. Fair enough. I was just gonna say, if you did like it, I have a server that you can join and explore that has some cool stuff on it. I mean, I like both because I'm not a gatekeeper. I don't believe you can only like one or the other. Are any of these stairs? Only the outside edges. Cool. Ancients, welcome in. Oh yeah, Rammstein's always on rotation in my house. Rammstein. Always in the rotation. Been here for a while. Well, welcome in officially. Mac, welcome back in. Well, sounds like the doggy's in there playing with mom. There he is. He came in with his ropey. You might actually be able to hear him growl this time. Where's that ropey? Come here. Hear him? He sounds so ferocious when we play. I don't know if you can hear him growl. I know you can hear him barking. Can you hear him growling or just the barks? I threw it. Are you gonna go get it? I guess he's done. He sounds so ferocious when we play. Oh, you just had to ruin it, didn't you? And there goes that. I'm not chasing it. Although I hope I have enough left. Yeesh. I better go chase it. I don't know if I have. I think I had exactly enough. It went all the way to the ground. Wow. Sounds like a smaller dog. He is indeed. This is him. He made an appearance a little bit ago. Let me see if I can get him back up here. Here, pup. Come here. Come here. Come on. This is him. This is the loudmouth you just heard. He gets so ferocious when we play. And then he looks at you with that face afterwards. Oh yeah, real ferocious. Real ferocious. What would we do without our doggies or kitties? He wants to leave so bad. He barely... Don't jump off my throat this time. Let me sit you down. Such a brat. Look at that scratch. That just happened. Just now. Yeah, he's a playful little bups. Oh, I almost made that. If I hit jump at the right time, I could have made it. Yep. Maybe not. There we go. I didn't miss any around here, did I? I sure did. All up over here. Is that one? Oh. Hey, I caught that one that time. Still hard at it building, I see. Well, I took a dinner break and then came back because I want to get it done tonight, and we are almost done. These buildings are twins except for color. So you can see how close we are. Very, very close. An hour tops left. Welcome back in, Pyro, by the way. Forgot to say that. I'm also very tired. I know you were here earlier when I told you how late, early, I guess it should say, that I woke up. I've been awake since 3:30 this morning. So, I'm running out of gas. But, this close to being done, there's no way I'm not gonna finish it before I go to bed. No way am I not gonna finish it. Now, if I wasn't this close, maybe I would have stopped by now. But being this close, you just gotta. You just gotta. Your sleep schedule, you've been falling asleep between 4 and 6 a.m. You need to fix it. My sleep schedule is usually all over the place since I don't have any set hours most of the time. But here the last 3 or 4 days, I've been in bed no later than I think the latest I've been up this entire last 3 or 4 days has been like 8:30. Which is right now. I've been in bed by now, literally every day, the last 4 days. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come down here because easy place mode. You can place blocks where they don't exist yet. Aww. Please tell me I caught that and it didn't go over the edge. I must have caught it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Well, actually, that's a lie. I do know what it is. It's been a couple of bad nights of sleep followed by a couple of long nights of sleep to make up for it. And offsetting each other, finally working their way back around to being at a decent time going to sleep and a usually somewhat decent time waking up. See, I didn't mean to wake up at 3:30 this morning. I wasn't anticipating to wake up till closer to 7. Which is what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I woke up at 7. Which is a perfectly reasonable time to wake up in the morning. But, sometimes you just have to pee, and it wakes you up, and then you can't get back to sleep. And you lay there, and you lay there, and you lay there for 2 or 3 hours trying to get back to sleep, to the point where your back hurts, and laying there is now painful. Am I out of stairs? How am I out of stairs? How am I out of stairs? Oh boy. Oh boy. Problem is, I don't know how many stairs I'm missing. Let's find out. Okay, we have plenty of that, so I can spare some to make the stairs. I need 3 more. Alright, I can spare 3. I have to turn that off, though. Alright. I hope 3 is all I'm missing. Welcome back on, L. I knew I had I knew I had extra quartz because I just grabbed all the extra quartz that I had and brought with me. I just didn't want I just wanted to make sure I knew how many to make. Hopefully these are indeed the 1, 2. Hopefully this is the last quartz stair I do need. Because I'd really rather not have to go make more. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. I don't wanna. Alright, I think that's it. Did I get these? Yep, got those. Didn't get these. I'm glad I checked. Very glad I checked. Oh dear, you're wearing the wrong skin. Ignore your beard. Those redeems sound super quiet. Give me a second. Let's see if I can do anything about that because I don't control the audio from those in OBS. That's controlled through the website that where they come from. Okay, channel points. Yeah, it's maxed out on the website here. They're all maxed out on the volume. There's nothing I can do about it because the sounds come in through a browser source. It's not controlled through OBS, so it's nothing I can boost or turn down in OBS. So they're maxed out in volume on the website. Tired in the middle of an ad break. That's unfortunate. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that the Raiders don't have the ad. Oh, you do have the ads. Bummer. If I can type, that would be great. I'm pretty sure most of us here are already following Tired, but if you're not, go give him a follow. We all know and love Tired. And I think Tired, Tired is planning some community streams shortly. Welcome back, Tired. Tired, thanks so much for that raid. I appreciate you. What'd you get up to? Tell me all the stuff and the things. If you got a raid and run, by all means. Appreciate the raid if you do have to raid and run. Have a lot of scheduled the next few weeks. Yeah, Tired. I saw the tentative dates and none of them worked for me, so I just went ahead and left because obviously you have to plan for the majority, and those plans didn't fit my schedule, so I just went ahead and left because it's unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there's no point in being there when it doesn't fit my schedule, but it fits everybody else's, and that's the important thing. As long as you guys can have fun together, that's the important thing. But so tired, and the community, they're gonna be playing Disney Speed Racer, Speed Runner, Disney Speed Runner, Puzzle Together, Fall Guys. Did you end up adding Phasmo to that list? Speed Storm, gotcha. Pyro coming in with the resub. That reminds me, good call. Thank you, Pyro, for that. I appreciate it. And that actually allows me to do this with my OBS thing. Properties. Select the file. And we'll move it to the new proper folder here. Most recent subscriber. There we go. Open. Okay. And now it should have switched to your name there, Pyro. Perfect. No scheduled Phasmo, but it is now a channel/role for people to try to schedule times if they want. Eunice coming in with the resubscribe. That should update momentarily. Fingers crossed it works. There's going to be a little bit of a delay because the Streamlabs thing only updates every few seconds or something like that. But Pyro and Eunice, thank you so much for those resubs. By the way, tired. Phasmo. If I ever don't miss it, I've been trying to schedule Phasmo in my Discord for freaking 2 months, and things keep getting in the way. Tally had to drop out because of their back. I missed a couple because of things coming up and me pulling a U and being too tired to do it and going to sleep early. And so I've missed a couple, but me, Tally, Charlie, all three of us always play together. There's usually a room for a fourth person if you would like to join in. Just saying. Diamond Miner Mom plays when she can. It's been a while since Protons played. But Tyre, are you in my Discord? Oh, I heard a thing. What was the thing? Pyro gives in a sub to Tired. Oh, geez, we have a hype train. I just realized the hype train. You would love to join. Okay, I thought you were already in my... You are in the Discord. Phasmo. Tired, I just gave you the Phasmo role. If you go in the Discord now, I just gave you the role. You should see the Phasmo channels now. So whenever I try to get a group together, it's usually Friday nights. It's usually Friday evenings that I try to get them together. Usually around 6:30 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. So what I do, I ping the Phasmo role. So just keep an eye out for those. Fingers crossed this Friday. I'm really hoping. I was trying for this past Friday, but like I said, the last 3 or 4 days, I've been in bed by now. Like zonked out completely by now. So it just didn't happen. But Fridays between 6:30 and 7 o'clock Eastern time. So just keep an eye out for that, Tired. Like I said, it's usually me, Charlie, and Tally at the minimum. Oh, geez, got some bits coming in. I think I've been missing a bunch of stuff. Maybe not. Eunice, thanks for the 30 biddies. Appreciate you. That works well for you, so hopefully you'll be able to join. Sweet. Hopefully I'll be able to join. I've been missing these things. Like, literally, if you go in there, you should be able to see my last post. It's like, If you go in there, it's literally, I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. I was asleep by 7 o'clock last Friday. 7 p.m. my time. I was asleep. That's that's what's been going on. Eunice with 20 more biddies. A level 2 hype train, is that what I see? I just see a percentage. I don't see a level. About to break my last record. Wow. That's absolutely undeserved. But very, very, very much appreciated. And there's Pyro with another 100 bits. I really feel like I should put a cheer thing up there now. It's just, it doesn't happen often enough that I thought I needed it, honestly. And we got a joke bot rolling in here. I got fired from the transmission factory, I'm assuming. Turns out I didn't put in enough shifts. Haha. Oof, you could never. You've been sleeping 12 hours for the past few weeks. Yes, yes. I went to sleep at 7 p.m. last Friday. I didn't wake up till 7 a.m. Saturday. And then I had a crappy night's sleep Saturday. And then I went to bed early Sunday night. Like, literally, I was in bed by 8 o'clock Sunday night. I woke up in a new year, literally. I didn't go to sleep in the new year like most people do. I went to sleep last year and woke up this year. And then last night I was in bed by 8:30, I think. And I woke up at 3:30 this morning and I had to pee and I couldn't get back to sleep. I hate when that happens. That's infuriating. So I would have been in bed by now, but I made enough progress in the first stream that I wanted to finish this building tonight. We are this close. This close. That's the very tippity top. We are this close. Luckily, you're soon going to have a CPAP machine, and hopefully that helps you not have to sleep 12 hours. Yeah. Yeah, sleep apnea is no joke. Sleep apnea is no joke. When you're literally sleeping and then you stop breathing, and then it takes your brain a second to realize, hey, we're not breathing, and then you go, and then you gasp yourself awake. There's nothing worse than that. Nothing worse than that. I think I used to have a touch of that, but I think it kind of went away because I don't do that as much as anymore. That used to happen to me a lot as a teenager. It's kind of gone away. We are officially working on the roof. This is where the roof starts swooping up. We are at roof level, guys. We are almost there. You literally cannot sleep without yours. You hope you get it soon. Yep. It never was bad enough to stop me from sleeping, but there were definitely more than one night growing up where I gasped. That's a hard word to say. Gasped myself awake. I really hope I brought enough stuff with me to finish this, but something tells me I did not. But I'm pretty sure I don't have it anymore because I was tested for sleep apnea back in 2016 and I didn't have it then. So I'm assuming that has still held up. And there was a big hole there. Wow. Well, while I'm down here, I don't need any more of that. But I will possibly need... I shouldn't need that, actually, but I'll grab some of this. I'll go ahead and grab this stuff. Because now these are all empty. So I can put these in here. This is just extra quartz. I had some extra. So I'm going to sleep while I'm down here. Fishy business. Oh, Pyro, you sneaky so-and-so. You sneaky so-and-so. Literally tomorrow you have something scheduled to get you closer to getting it. Nice. Tired, I hope it really helps you out. Well, the Redeem has spoken. I must stop what I'm doing and go fishing. The real problem is I don't even have a fishing rod, so I have to make one. How do you make a fishing rod again? Sticks and string? Do I even have string? Do I even have string? Asking the real questions here. String, there we go. Fishing rod. Unenchanted, so this is gonna be interesting. What did one snowman say to the other snowman? Do you smell carrot? Speaking of carrot, what if he popped in right now? How funny would that be? Saying you just don't want to put all your hope in fixing everything because it doesn't fix it. You're going to get frustrated and then you're going to stop using it even if it does help. I'm sure it'll help. Although, make sure you give yourself time to adjust to it. Because anything that's going to be different is going to take a while to get used to. Because I remember the night when they tested me, I tested at home. They gave me a thing to put on my face that I had to wear at home. I did not sleep very well that night because of that thing on my face. But give it time to get used to that. We even caught a fish. We even caught a fish, like an actual fish and not garbage. Yeah, I slept like crap with the test machine. But Pyro, we got the fish done. There we go. Let me tick this off our list. Fishy business, mark as complete. There we go. Pyro, thanks for that redeem. Appreciate you. I'm just pleased that we caught like a real fish and not just like a piece of coal or something. I don't even know what you can get from fishing loot anymore. I used to know, but now I don't. Let's put this up here. Where's my leather? Sticks. I know there it is. Let's make some item frames. I'll have to make some more later. I put away the wrong thing, like an idiot. We are going to name this Pyro. I don't have any levels. No, I died earlier. I have ways. We'll get some levels. Let's get Nakey first because these are sucking up my XP. Well, let's not break the floors while we're at it, though. I only need one level. There we go. There we go. All right. Where should I put these? That's the real question. I'm hesitant to put them on this wall because I may expand the storage down that wall. Oh, I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Over here. We're gonna plaster the wall. It would help if I renamed it first though, huh? That probably would have been the smart things. Probably would have been the smart thing to do there. Go ahead and put this up while I'm thinking of it. Pyro. We'll even put the date on there. 1/2/24. Nice. We will leave the item frames in here as well. Bink. And boop. Ta-da! All right, let me catch back up on chat. That kind of distracted me. Your adjustment period was horrible, but totally worth it. It's life-changing. It took you a solid month before you got used to your new pillow. Now you have a hard time going without it. Sleep is very fickle indeed. Pyro, I love the ideas. I love the ideas. Very much appreciated. It's exactly the kind of thing because there for a long time I didn't really have anything worth redeeming except those sounds, and I wanted something else. You have done both at home and in person one because you didn't feel like the first place you went to took your struggle seriously and just said that your sleep the top half of your body farther up. That's so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, laying a little different is gonna really make the difference. I mean, sometimes it can, to be fair, because a lot of the times it's being flat that's the problem. So elevating yourself can fix that. But if you have it, you have it, like, period. So you recently put blackout curtains and thought you'd hate it, and that night you really liked it, and the next day you had to sleep downstairs because working in your room, it's so hard to sleep without them now. Yeah, I wish I had blackout curtains. Oh, 500 biddies, Pyro. Seriously, dude. That's too generous. Way too generous. Very much appreciated, though. Yeah, I wish I had blackout curtains. I just have a blanket hanging over my window as a curtain. I mean, I have blinds as well. It's not like it's just exposed outside without that curtain, but it's just a little something extra to darken the room. I sleep much better now, honestly, than I did as a kid, because back in the day, I really did need a darker room. But now, if I'm tired, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. That's getting old for you. You fall asleep anywhere. It's staying asleep that's the trick, because it's that Bill Engvall joke. He's like, I used to sleep all night and pee for 20 minutes. Now it wakes me up. What is that? That is beyond true. That is unbelievably beyond true. You understand that it's the same with sound. You have a lot of sound in your room with your fish tanks, and so it's a little unnerving for you if there's no sound at all. I need airflow and I need sound. I can't sleep without a fan running. 1 for the airflow, 2 for the sound. You have a playlist of songs going that you know so you can sing along while your brain not let you go to sleep. That could work. When you were young, you fell asleep once at a football game. You don't know how you did that. Tired? Let me tell you a true story. This may sound made up, but I promise you this is true. I don't remember how old I was. I was at least 15 because I had this guitar. I had this guitar right here. I was sitting on the floor because back then sitting on the floor was the most comfortable position for me. So I was sitting on the floor, right? I had my face laying down here on the upper horn. I can't remember which way my head was. Probably this way so I could see what my hand was doing. Playing loud music. I was plugged in. Playing very loud. I swear to God, I fell asleep while playing. I woke up 4 songs later. Maybe, I don't remember the exact number. It was more than 1 song later. I know that much. Because I was playing along to a CD. So I knew how far into the CD it was. It was at least a full song later. If not, I think it was more than one, but there was at least one song in between. I woke up a song later, still playing. I hadn't missed a beat. How I pulled that one off, I don't know. But I swear to God, I fell asleep and then woke up playing a different song. Perfectly in time. No idea how I pulled that off, but I promise you it's true. You honestly wouldn't surprise yourself doing something similar? I mean, the only way I can think of the reason how it happened, they were songs that I am very familiar with. They're the kind of songs where I don't even have to look at the guitar to play. Like, I could literally close my eyes and play with them. Don't have to think about it at all. Like, just automatic muscle memory is taking over at this point. That's the only reason I can think of. All right, let's get the roof on this bad boy and call it a night. We are in the literal home stretch. There's a hole there. My nose has been driving me nuts today. I want to literally pull it off my face. It can't itch me if it ain't there. Alright, I think that was the entirety of that layer. Yep. These right here are technically not necessary, but at this stage, I'm going to put them in anyway. Yeah, that's what you have to do with the songs. You go to bed, sing along with them in your head so you can stop your brain from being rude to you. If my brain's being that way, I don't even bother trying to sleep. Because it's a losing battle. So I just get on my phone and mess around until the sleepy hits harder than my brain can mess with me. It's like my brain can keep me awake as long as it wants. It's only fighting itself. And it's gonna lose. Because it needs energy to do what it's doing. And it's burning the energy faster than it's producing it. So it's gonna lose. I just tire myself out more when that happens. My nose, I swear to God. Oh my. It's just right here. Just on the inside of this nostril, right at the top. Oh. Whoops. Feels like your brain will be rude to you no matter what, but it happens more when you need to go to bed to get to good sleep. That does happen with me. It's like the more I need to sleep, the more it wants to mess with me. It messes with me in other ways. It's like even if it lets me get to sleep, it won't let me stay asleep as long. Like there were a couple nights last week before this stretch of being in bed early where I was awake for over 24 hours. You would think being awake that long when you get to bed, you'll sleep longer. Nope. I sleep less after a 24-hour awake period than I do after being awake for even 10 hours. I have legit been awake for only 10 hours before and gone to bed and slept for 12 hours. The other day, I laid down to take a nap. Like a 2-hour nap. I set an alarm and everything. It was supposed to be a 2-hour nap. I slept for 13 hours. This was earlier last week. It's like when I don't need when I'm not trying to get a lot of sleep, it's like, oh, you get more than you want. And when you want sleep, it's like, nope, you're not getting any. Oh, I missed one. Tired, you honestly do something similar, but you create stories in your head so you can stop thinking about random stuff. That's interesting. You can sleep 2 hours, be awake 24 hours, and then only sleep 2 hours again. I mean, I could probably do that, L, but I wouldn't like it. If you did that, you'd be frustrated to not remember the story later. My problem with that, I'm not good at making up stories. That's the real problem. That's what I thought. I thought I was missing something. All right. You honestly just go back to the spot where you can remember and then continue at least until you get bored of the story you created. I try that with dreams sometimes. Like I'll wake up from a dream and I'll like roll over and go back to sleep, and I'll actually sometimes I'm able to pick up where the dream left off. The only problem is even though it's picked up right where it left off before, and I'm aware that it's where it left off before, it's not the same. It's not quite the same as lucid dreaming where I can control it. It's like, well, you controlled where it started from, but that's all the more control I had. Ooh, this is the original version of this song. Nice. Yep. Rock On Honorable One's version. Nice. It's a very subtle difference, but it is a difference. You've done that with dreaming as well? Nice. Not too smart, not too tall. Likes to watch TV and play basketball. If she's not too tall, how is she playing basketball? I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night having to pee for sure. I'm drinking all this Kool-Aid. I'm only hurting myself. But it's so yummy. I love Kool-Aid. You know that scene in Elf where he pours the whiskey into his coffee and thinks it's syrup? I love syrup. That's me with Kool-Aid. Ad break. Although I'm pretty sure most people here aren't in ads right now because of all the generosity from earlier. Kind of off topic, but the one thing you don't like about the new sleep doctor was that he said there isn't a lot of people that their body sleep schedule is later than normal. Me. I said this, I think I mentioned this in Griffin's chat Saturday. Or maybe it was Carrot's chat. It might have been Carrot's chat. I can't remember. It was either Carrot or Griffin one, because they're the only two I've watched this weekend. I am naturally a night owl. I have to make a drastic, conscious effort to be awake during daytime hours. Where if I don't make that effort, if I was to just go based off of when I'm tired and want to sleep and wake up when I need to, I will be waking up around 5 or 6 p.m. and being awake until 6, 7 in the morning, maybe 8 in the morning. And that's just the way my body naturally wants to be. I don't have to try at all to keep that schedule. That's the schedule I keep when I'm not trying to keep a sleep schedule. You feel like your body needs a 26-hour day? Yeah, same. I mean, it makes sense for me. I'm an old man now. So I need all this sleep. I mean, that cliche where you see all the old geezers falling asleep in their chairs. Yeah, that's me. Not even particularly tired. Just, hey, I got comfortable, so I went to sleep. That's pretty much how it is these days. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean... Oh, the 26-hour day. Yeah, that would be nice, because that means more sleep. But on the flip side of that, for that would mean more work too. Because let's face it, if there was 2 extra hours in the day, corporations would find a way to make you work those extra 2 hours. We all know it's true. Because we're all the victims of late-stage capitalism. Am I seriously out of those? Yep. I think I remember running out of these on the other one too. I had to go make a couple of more. I initially wasn't going to, but then I remembered that you can see those from inside. Let's go make 2 more of these really quick. I will have to turn that off really quick. This morning you had to get up earlier than normal and you went to feed your bearded dragon and he legit didn't recognize you. He was like, "You aren't my father. My father isn't awake this early." I am your father. That's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. My nose is itching so bad. Seriously, my nose is itching so bad. It feels like there's been a vibrator up here just buzzing away. It's that kind of itch. All right, I turned that off. Let's turn it back on. There we go. Did I get that one? Yep. Get these 2. Please place. Thank you. Get that one. I'm leaving that gap there because it doesn't need to be there. I just forgot to remove it from the schematic. Same with that. That is going to turn into a regular prismarine block. Oop. Missed one there. Did I get all those? All right, let me turn this back off for a moment because this is going to be there. Turn it back on. By the way, I don't know how many of you guys were here earlier. I found a mod that's really fun. You know how normally you can't jump on top of a wall without being above it or on a slab or something? Watch this. How's that? That's it. It's complete. It's done. We did it. We did it. Yo, Adrian, we did it. I didn't clear that edge at all, did I? That was terrible. Look at all this extra crap I had. Makes me concerned that I'm missing stuff. See, I don't believe these missing ones for a second. Because where are they missing from? Where are these missing from? There's only one way to confirm. We have to switch off of single layer mode and switch into full render mode. And then fly around and see if there's anything that I don't already know about. Because all of this orange... Let me get over here a little closer, and then we'll free cam this. All of this orange... See, this is the original version here. Well, I changed the color of the material, obviously, which includes the glass. And if you've ever used World Edit with glass panes, you know that they're a pain and don't like to play correctly. And, for example, it's not, that glass pane is not connecting there like it's supposed to be. So, all of these is where it's not connecting where it should be. Same with the walls. And over here with the leaves, it's because if you look at the schematic there in the top right corner, on the schematic, they're not labeled as persistent, but in reality, they are because they were placed by hand. So that means they're persistent. So that's the orange for the leaves. And that's all that's there. The only other thing that would be different... Ooh, I did legit miss 2 stairs there, though. That's good to know. 2 black stone stairs. I can fix that. That block is fine. It was originally a chiseled block, but none of the other ones were chiseled blocks. So I swapped it out manually. So that one's known. These are the only 2 that I legitimately forgot on this one, it looks like. I see is that an L or a Mac fin? I think it's a Mac. No, that's an L. That's an L. Missing a leaf there. No big deal. I'm more concerned about blue at this point. Missing a wall right there. More concerned about the blues than I am the oranges right now. The Mac of the Fin does not have netherite. It wasn't even the netherite that gave it away, it was the armor trim. I don't think you have any armor trims yet, do you? Ooh, I love this song. All right, let me get these, let me double check the white one here. I'm more concerned about blues than I am oranges or reds. Because any oranges and reds I know about. It's the blues that I'm not. Missing one there. So that's 2 walls. Aha, missing 4. How did I miss those? You guys watched me place these, right? Five. I happen to have 5 left on me. What a coincidence. It's almost like I had exactly enough of these counted out. Well, let me just keep going. 2 walls, a leaf, 2 blackstone stairs, the end rods. This side looks okay. This side looks great. Not even any orange on this one. No, I already caught that one. All right, so 2 blackstone stairs. Do I have those here? I do. 2 blackstone stairs. I got the walls on me. I got the end rods on me. I got the leaves on me. All right, the stairs were over here. Okay. Now where was those walls? The walls is going to be a trick. Do I still have easy place turned on? I do. So I can do a flyby. If I can find it. Welcome back in, Mac. There it is. If I don't splat and kill myself first. I have to get the rocket off my hotbar. Got it. Oh, L went splat. L had too much fun flying. Feels like there was another one missing. I know there was one on the white one. Huh. Where was the one over here? Can't remember which side it was on. Ah, there it is. There it is. Got it. All right, and this one is missing the end rods up on the roof. How did I miss these? Like, seriously. It's 2. Three. 4. There was one more somewhere. Where was it? Just doing some free falling. I mean, I do that a lot. I went and splat myself earlier. There it is. It's back up on the roof. Okay. Splat. There we go. All right, one more double check. I know I'm not paying no attention to chat, guys. Sorry, I just want to get this done because I'm about to go to bed once this is over with. Just looking for blues. Actually, I do want to show you guys a couple things before as well. Because there's a couple other, there was another mod that I got that I wanted to show off to you guys. But I have to go to Cat's place to show you. I'm not seeing any blues on this one. Fantastic. All right, let's start with this one again. Double check these end rods because I thought I had them before. All right, we'll start with the front here and we'll go counter or we'll go clockwise. No blues here anymore. Oh, there's a blue. It's just a leaf though, and you can't really see it. I'm not gonna worry with it. Aha, there's the missing end rod. Although I'm out of end rods. There's 2 missing. Oh no. I thought I counted out exactly enough. Do I have them down here? Yeah, L, I need 2 end rods apparently, please, if you don't mind. And there's another wall missing. Hold on just a second though, L. Let me check the rest of the sides because there might be more than just the 2 missing. because I didn't know I was missing any, much less 2. So if I could be missing 2, then I could be missing 3. There it is. Haha! Man, you gotta love that. Just the perfect little plunk. All right, let's check again. Like I said, I'm not gonna sweat that 1 leaf block missing there. Okay, there's the 1, there's the 2 right there that I'm missing. Okay, we'll check this side. Not missing no more up there, am I? No? Okay. Ba-da-ba-dum. You gotta love the fact that they're colorized, so you can see at a glance if it's something missing or not. If it's blue, I need it. Makes it real easy. There's another one right there. Okay. And there's another one there. All right, just those 2 walls left. See if I can get them both in one shot. Need a little more height. And we're just gonna glide our way in. Real nice and gentle like. Boop. Boop. Got him. Fantastic. All right, just those 2 end rods, and then I'm done. Just the 2. You have a beard. You said to ignore it, but I can't. It's majestic, and I want it. You don't ignore majestic beards like that. You admire. Alright, I guess I can turn this off now, because I'm gonna have to pillar up to reach this. Boop. And boop. And I don't care if I have these leaves anymore, so they can just break. And with that... I have checked these things twice over, and we should be good. All right. Oh wait, I should probably put this extra quartz in here, huh? Oh, all right. Oh. There we go. We'll just throw this in there. Ta-da! All right, I can get out my other tools. And we're gonna grab another stack of rockets because I'm gonna need them. And we will pick up the inner chest. You having fun there, El? All right, we can officially unload the schematic. There's only one thing left to do. Only one thing left to do. Free cam. Get them in view. F1. Shaders on. Let it load. F2. And there we go. Awesome. Now that I don't have the now that I don't, God, words are hard when you're tired. Words are hard, period. The only thing left to do, add in the street lights in the middles on all 4 sides of each one. All right, let me catch back up on chat. I don't even know how far back to go. Sorry, I skipped so much of it, guys. I was really focused there for a bit. He legit went into defensive mode, thinking you were going to hurt him when you was just trying to turn him around to see that you were going to put his bugs in his habitat. Witchcraft. Which? Oh, the fence thing. Yeah. The mod is literally just called jump over fences. That's literally what it's called. So walls, fences, and gates, you can just hippity hop over. I caught the netherite thing. Flying around the buildings is so fun. Saw the inroads you missed. Excuse me, you'd like to file a personal injury claim. Well, that's tough luck, L. There's no lawyers here. There's no floor behind those doors. No, there's not. Oh, Pyro, you redeemed no Elytra. I didn't even see that, buddy. I'm glad I didn't see it, but oops. I'm gonna redeem your points because I'm sure you meant to do that while I was flying around inspecting. When is Phasmo normally getting tired? Phasmo is normally Friday nights at either 6:30 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what your time zone is, but it's currently 9:30 Eastern time. So whatever conversions you need to do. Ignore the beard. Yeah, I can't ignore majestic beards like that though, El. Just can't do it. Rev, welcome in. Appreciate you swinging in. Okay, I'm all caught up now. 5 or 6 for you then. Tired of you, your central time, I take it then, right? Sunsets are so awesome with shaders. Yeah, the only thing... Central time, yeah. So it'll be 5:30 or 6 for you on Fridays. Yeah, the only thing I have left to do is add in the street lamps. There's going to be one right here. Basically the dead center on all, technically all 8 sides. Because it's the same on both. And then I'll have to figure out something to do to light up the streets here. Because while the street lamps that will go here will light up this middle section, if we break out these here and we turn on our lightometers, these will be covered by the street lights, but that patch won't, and that patch won't. So I have to figure out a way I can add light here without having it be a torch. I was hoping that the end rods here would reach far enough, but they do not. They just don't. And that is unfortunate. But, alright, let me show you the, thing. There's another mod I got that I wanted you guys to see. It really sped up my, my time collecting quartz. Frog light fireflies? You mean like floating in the air? I'm not entirely sure how that would work. Because I've already got frog lights for street lamps. So I'm not sure how it would work. Anyway, check this out. I'll just do one set. You guys know how normally when you trade with villagers, right? You click on them, you select what you want, it pops your item up here, and then you shift click out of here like so, right? Well, watch this. If I press no shift, pressing it once does it once. You can do one at a time when you're not shifting, just by pressing on that button. But with shift, you do all of them at once. The only downside is if you misclick like I just did there, you burn through some materials. But with this particular trade section, it's all iron, and we have infinite iron on this server. I mean, wrong room. Still the wrong room. Look at this. All iron. All iron. All iron. And just in case you forgot. Oh, by the way, Rev, did Kat show you the pictures of what I did? I did a thing down here. I got tired of the staircase that slinked sideways and shrank down to 1 wide. So I fixed it. And I just mirrored what Kat had done over here. And then I just swoop-de-dooped around the room here. I don't even know if Rev is still here. But Rev, if you're still here, I did a thing. And I still need to come and plant trees to kind of cover this up with leaves so it's not just a boxy stone brick thing. Just sitting out in the middle, nothing. Soon TM. Man, this place looks cool with shaders on. You need to find some good shader packs for Fabric. I am running Fabric. If you like the shaders I'm running now, I am running complimentary. What version? Complimentary 4.6. I'm sure there's a newer version. That's just the version I'm running. BSL is nice as well, and Silders is nice. These are the 3 that I like the most. Complimentary is my go-to, though. And I'm running Fabric right now. See, Fabric. You don't even see the shaders on the menu settings. You have to have, if you're running Fabric, you need Iris. You need this one here, Shaders mod. You get Iris and install Iris, and then you should see it in the settings. And ad break again. Like I said, I'm pretty sure most of the people here right now are ad free. But yeah, you just need to get Iris. But L, you think that was a lot of iron. I came out here to show you this. Did you know we had an iron farm, L? Because we have an iron farm. And, you know, I cleaned it out just recently, so that's why there's not much in here. But, you know, I took them all over there, that's why. But these are full of blocks. These are full of blocks. This is being currently filled with blocks. And not to mention what everybody else has taken, because it's free for everybody. So everybody's ooh, I love the colored shade, the colored light beams. I love the colored light beams. That's cool. By the way, Elle, did you ever see the review I left for your shop? You did. Nice. Do you think it was a fair review? You think you added the items? Oh, I haven't checked. Let's check. Miscellaneous, stone, wool, concrete, gravel, dirt, logs. So, no, pretty sure my original, I'm pretty sure my original review still stands. Cat spent money in the shop. Is that where that came from? I saw that in there. Let's read my review. Would have been 5 out of 5 stars, but the shop didn't have any invisible nether supplies. Still no invisible nether supplies, so my original review must stand. But then she lost her item, but you have warranty. We'll replace any lost or stolen damaged items. Nice. Very nice. I think I'll fly home. Enjoy the shaders. I'm so loving my new mod pack setup. My frame rates have never been better since I switched. I am beyond pleased, and I am flying the entire wrong direction. No, I'm not. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I've been awake for 19 hours. Disregard me. I'm only getting lost going home. That never happens to anybody. This is a great song for flying around the city. Oh, I don't know how many of you guys were here earlier when I was showing this off. Torn, are you still here? If you're still here, I want you to see this. I don't remember if you were here earlier for it, but I definitely want you to see this. This is another mod that I've gotten recently. It's called Do a Barrel Roll. You got your normal flight, you know, forward mouse, you look up, down mouse, you look down, left mouse, you look left, right mouse, you look right. Torn is here. Fantastic. And the WASD keys do nothing while you're flying. Barrel rolls. Are you guys ready for this? By the way, just a heads up, you may get a tad motion sick with this. Just brace yourself. If you start getting motion sick, just look away. Yeah, activating barrel rolls. Now, up is still up, down is still down, but now A is turning me left, D is turning me right, and left mouse lets me roll. Right mouse lets me roll. Right into the ground. Hello, chicken. And, you know, you could also do a really hard loop-de-loop as well. You can fly around like Top Gun. You can even fly upside down if you're good enough. It takes some getting used to because you actually need your A and D keys to physically turn. Probably normal flight. Oh, I guess not. You actually, Now, what it looks like in and from your perspective, probably normal flight. Actually, F5 like this is actually easier to fly around in when you have that frame of reference. It's actually easier to fly this way. And then it's a simple button to activate and deactivate it. Now I'm back to normal. You're looking up that mod right now. It's called Do a Barrel Roll. That's literally what it's called. Do a barrel roll. Well, fellas, we did it. I have a sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Every time I say I did it, I can't help but think of that episode of Family Guy where they were potty training Stewie. And Peter's like, I remember when I used the bathroom by myself for the first time. And then it does that cutscene where he walks in, he goes, "Hey Lois," zips up his fly. I did it. Family Guy's so dumb and so funny at the same time. I love the shiny quartz so much. I just wish it worked when you zoomed in. Me likey shiny quartz. I mean, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that awesomeness. So good. It's all done, guys. We did it. 2 days, 1 building per day. Boy, that was a lot of work. I'm glad they're done. Now, I was talking about this earlier. I've pretty much talked myself into removing these last 2 plots. So, that means I am officially done with my part of the city. This section was the part that I wanted to do by myself. So I will be removing these 2 plots to expand the park. This road here is going to be removed. This road here is going to be removed. And L, your idea, I liked it a lot. So where this plot is, there's going to be a visitor center with tours. It's not going to be camels because I am not dragging camels back 20,000 blocks. I will find horses and we'll do horses. So I'll have like a visitor center here in this quadrant of the 3 sections here. You know, picture quadrant. So there'll be a visitor center here, and then the rest of this will be like a stables. And keep in mind, these roads won't be here, so it'll just blend into the park. And the pathway here will wind its way around over here as well. But by removing these last 2 plots here, 3 plots technically, we're done. We are all done. I mean, we're not all done. I mean, we have the whole rest of the city to fill in, but the rest of the city is for anybody to build in, including myself. So if I do run across or have an idea for a design for a building that I want to build, I can still build more. It's not like I'm eliminating all building spots. Not even close. But the downtown metro section is finished. We got not just the buildings, the metro done. So, yay. So from here on out, the entire rest of my time on this server until the server either resets or it gets finished is the park. That is my sole purpose for the rest of my time on this server until one of those two things happens. Of course, first things first, I have to take out these roads. But after that, let's hop onto the park prep world. Mac, you have some horses? Nice. I wouldn't be surprised if there's just horses like walking around somewhere in the city already. So, you might have guessed this already, but the new buildings are already in place on here. Because of course they are. But I wish I could do what I'm about to do. I wish I could do it easily like I can on here. You have horses attached to your house? Nice. Yeah, I might just breed some up because, like I said, the visitor center is going to go like right here. And then the stables will be here. This road will be gone, this road will be gone, this road will be gone, this road will be gone. This one will stay because it'll frame it in and connect over to there. So I'll have to... I still need to work more on this path anyway. This path is not finished. It's been started, but it's not finished. So I'll probably branch this out over to the stables there and branch this out over to there. And that'll probably be that. And then, of course, give the rest of this path a once-over all the way around here. The path that's on the other side, I might give it a little bit of a once-over, but I've already did that path for the most part. So this one's pretty much done. And then I need to add in the new paths. You can kind of see where I roughly dotted in some pathways with path blocks, just to get a rough idea of what I might do. So I'll have to finish out that, give these a touch up, extend this path over to here and this path over to here. And then we can start doing building layouts. You know, where's the playground going to go? Where's the barbecue stuff going to go? Where are the street vendors going to go? Where are the benches going to go? Where's the docks going to go? Where's the boat rental going to go? You know, all that stuff. And once we get all of that stuff done, then we can start planting all the trees. And once we have all the trees planned, then the unfortunate aspect of this project is going to kick in, where I'm going to need literally mini double chests full of shulker boxes full of leaves. Because as we discussed earlier, in fact, let's hop over to that world really quick. If you guys weren't here earlier, this is the inspiration for my park. It's going to be these exact trees. Probably these exact buildings, just scattered around. Multiples of these, maybe even different types of wood. Multiples of these. I probably will only do maybe 2 of these, but they'll be even bigger. These trees really are amazing. And if I didn't tell you, you would never have guessed. Case in point, I didn't realize this myself at first, and I watched them put this park together. There are only 5 trees in this park. 5. Can you tell? Now that I've said it, it's probably obvious. But if you didn't know, now you do. The real problem is that this park is 1/10 the size of the park that I'm building. So literally this times 10. And there's like 8 of these. There's 6 of these or so. There are 6 of these, I think. There are 6 of these. And there are 4 of these. Now, these ones here are the problem. Because this one tree alone takes 1 entire shulker box of leaves per tree. Not even including the logs. Just the leaves. 1 shulker box. Of course, it's 2 different types of leaves mixed together. But it's like 25 stacks and a bit. 25 and a bit stacks. So basically a full box. Now, I said this earlier. There were some people that play on the server with us. I'll say it again because there's a few people that's here that play on the server with us. If you guys would like to help me collect leaves, I am absolutely willing to pay for full boxes of leaves. I have no problem paying because, one, you guys know, I loathe tree chopping, and I'm gonna have about a gajillion trees to chop down because there's 4 of these trees in this park, but again, times 10, so there's gonna be probably around 40 at a minimum in the other one. So that's 40 shulker boxes of leaves just for those trees. Much less all these other trees. You're not on the server, otherwise you'd help. I know. I appreciate that, Pyro. Eunice and Torm would absolutely help. They're grinders like I am, and they don't mind chopping trees. But it's a whitelisted server, and I don't have the power. I don't have the power to whitelist you. So that's just, I'll just have to, I'm 100% willing to do it all myself. I'm going to hate every second of it. I will straight loathe every second of it, but I'm still willing to do it myself. I'm more concerned with the time investment because with 121 coming out probably sometime in the next 5 to 6 months, who knows if we're going to keep the server going or if we're going to restart when that update hits. My entire purpose, like I said, has been to get that park finished. That is my main goal. Getting the downtown finished is nice and all, but getting the park done is my real goal. If the rest of the city sits empty, I don't care, but I want the park done. And with as many as I need, doing it all by myself. I know, but I'll be collecting the leaves specifically, so they won't have a chance to decay. They're going to be harvested. When you're gathering leaves, you gather the leaves before you chop the wood. So, and don't forget, you don't need to use shears now. A Silk Touch hoe will do the job just as fast. If it has efficiency 5 on it, I should say. But, you know, basically a double chest of leaves just for these trees, much less all the other ones. I need dark oak, I need spruce, and I need birch. Those are the 3 leaves I need. I said all of these leaves they're technically regular oak, but you get more leaves per tree with dark oak. And it is not going to be a problem at all to use World Edit to, you know, replace the oak leaves with dark oak leaves. Not a problem at all. Here's the individual models over here. I'm not using that one. That's just another custom tree that I found. I may or may not use these. We'll see. These 2 are maybe. That one's a no. This one's a maybe. The rest of these are the trees in that park. So let's just see. How many birch leaves does this one need? Pause 2 here. And we'll come over here and we'll do pause 1 here. Make sure it's all enclosed. Distribute. 179. So 179 divided by 64. That's basically 3 stacks just for this one tree here. So that's not terrible. It's not terrible. But remember, there's going to be like 60 or 70 of those trees. So times that by 3. That's how many birch leaves I'll need at a bare minimum. I will probably end up needing more. I won't have a final count until I get all of the trees planned and placed on the model. But dark oak and spruce, especially the dark oak, because that one features in every tree but this one. That one's all dark oak. This one's got dark oak and spruce. This one's got dark oak and spruce. This one's all dark oak. This one's dark oak and spruce. So lots and lots and lots of dark oak. Plenty of spruce and a fair bit of birch. Whatever you want me to pay per box, I am absolutely happy to do so. You're saving me from having to do the one thing I hate more than anything in this game, and you're also saving me time, and that's even more important. So whatever you want to charge, I will happily pay it. By the way, Eunice, I know you sent me these houses. I do have them here. I think I even have them schematiced up in Lightmatica. I can't remember what I called them. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Anyway, I have them here. If they're not in Lightmatica already, I can make it. But the reason I haven't built these on the server yet is because, well, it's quartz. And quartz is a royal pain to obtain. And also, I haven't been doing any interior work. As you've seen, all of my buildings are stone hollow. And I would have to gut these things like a fish before I build them. So that's why I haven't built them yet. But they look great. I just, I haven't felt like building things out of quartz. I know I built this out of quartz, but, you know, that was completing the downtown section. If and when I get the park done, you know, I'll have nothing else to... I will have accomplished my goal, so I can leisurely build other things at that point. So, once I get the park done, if the server's still going, I probably will build these. But, yeah. Got lots and lots and lots of work. Not to mention all the flowers. Good God. The grass ain't the problem. That's just splashing some bone meal around. It's the flowers that's gonna suck. But no big deal. I'm sure I can find a flower forest or a plains biome or a meadow or something and build a flower farm. I may even actually, instead of having it just random, I may actually have like gardens, like properly like built and maintained gardens. Like a greenhouse would be cool. I don't know how to build a greenhouse though. I'll have to look up a tutorial. I'm giving myself ideas. I'm making more work for myself as we speak. I need to hop off. I'm making more work for myself the longer I look at this stuff. Anyway. Wow, we ended on time. We're like 5 minutes late. Let me turn my tag off before I forget, because I already kind of almost forgot. I don't think caps lock should be on to do that. Tags off. Go ahead and sleep while I'm here, and then I'm gonna go put these emeralds away. Oh yeah, I need to do a, I know I got a screenshot of the buildings themselves. Oh, I already had a full most of the stack there. It's all right. What I need to do, park myself about right there. That's perfect. I need to get a shaders shot of the entirety of the city now. Oh, boo, rain. Although rain with shaders is fun. Watch, look at the ground. Puddles. How awesome is that? And not only that, when the rain clears up, there will be a rainbow in the sky. I was gonna take a nice shader shot of the city, and then it had to start raining. The first time it's rained in the last 2 days I've been on this server. At least that I've noticed. Then again, to be fair, I haven't been paying attention because I haven't cared, but now I care. I want sunshine. I want picture. The longer it rains, by the way, the more puddles form. I love swimming in the river. I got the conduit effect going. So it's just a nice leisurely swim. I got the entire river covered with these things. And when I'm the only one on, it's really easy to come over here and just grab tons of ink. You know what? Where would you like leaves? You have some spruce and a little bit of birch. If they're in shulker boxes, just sit them on the ground in the basement somewhere. If they're not in shulker boxes, or rather, if you don't want to leave the shulker boxes, there are some empty barrels in the wall. You can stuff them in if there's room. I actually kind of dig this shot right here. Even though it's raining, I kind of like that shot. By the way, if you guys have ever listened to Blink-182 before, I'm sure you've heard this particular song, but you've heard the version that they put out on Enema of the State. This was the original version of that song. It was never officially released, but they recorded this with the original drummer Scott. Look at the puddles. Like I said, the more it rains, the more the puddles happen. And even when it stops raining, the puddles will stay around for a little while. They take a while to fade out. It's awesome. You put spruce on the top right corner barrel and birch on the bottom one right before that. All right, appreciate it, Mac. I want the rain to stop so I can take the pictures of the city. Mac, come here. Come over here. Basement, now. Right now. that what you want to do? You want to fight? Don't bring a fist to a sword fight. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Oh, wait, while you're here, do you want any armor trims? I'll make you copies of whatever you want. You just need to tell me which ones you want. Gotta make some dinner. Happy streaming. Gonna lurk. L, I am literally wrapping up, like right now. You're exploring the Hermitcraft Season 9 world. You're tempted to make light magic cosmetics with a bunch of these farms. Yeah. Diamond Miner Mom put the Season 9 world on a server. Oh, you're copying it now. Okay. Cobble the deep slate. I'm sure I do. Indeedy. How many do you need? 4? If you're anything like me, you want all of them to be the same. Oh, just one? You're at the big perimeter right now. At least you're not banned from it. Oh, you wanted the silenced one too, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm wearing. We're gonna be twinsies. Let me put on my chest plate. That's what I'm wearing. I'm wearing silence. It's, yeah, same. It was the only one I wanted to. By the way, I have a smithing table right here if you wanted to upgrade your stuff to netherite. Alright, I really do need in stream though. Alright, let's find out who's on. First, I should probably remember to switch to the stream ending screen. That would probably be smart. You're at the... Oh, I already read that. I thought I saw a new message pop up. Oh, Ash is on. Let's raid Ash. That solves that problem real easy. Young Ash. Alright, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for the... What was it? A level 2 hype train? Level 2 at 8%. Nice. 3 gift subs, 250 bits. You guys are way too generous to me. I appreciate the support so much. Max already on it. Grab the first one if you are not subscribed. Grab that second one if you are subscribed. The emotes do show up if you have the emotes. It's just the bot has to be there. Have a great night, everybody. Let's go say... Let's